Why do people suddenly want something more the moment they hear the words limited edition or only a few left? A product that nobody cared about yesterday suddenly becomes extremely valuable when it appears to be running out. This powerful psychological reaction is called the scarcity effect. Today, we will explore why scarcity influences human behavior so strongly, how businesses use it to influence decisions, and how our brains are wired to react when something becomes rare. Section 1. What is the scarcity effect? The scarcity effect is a psychological principle that makes people value things more when they believe those things are limited or difficult to obtain. In simple terms, when something is rare, our brain automatically assumes it must be valuable. This reaction happens almost instantly and often without conscious thought. Even when people know that scarcity is being used as a marketing strategy, the effect can still influence their decisions. Section 2. Why the human brain reacts to scarcity. From an evolutionary perspective, scarcity was often linked to survival. For early humans, resources such as food, water, and shelter were not always available. If something was scarce, it was important to act quickly before it disappeared. Because of this, our brains developed a strong sensitivity to limited resources. When we see something that appears rare or temporary, our brain triggers a sense of urgency. This urgency can push us to make faster decisions than we normally would. Section 3. The fear of missing out FOMO. One of the strongest emotions connected to scarcity is something called FOMO, or the fear of missing out. FOMO happens when we imagine that others might gain access to something valuable while we lose the opportunity. For example, when people see messages like, "Only 2 seats left, sale ends in 3 hours, limited edition product," their brain starts imagining the regret of missing the opportunity. That imagined regret pushes many people to act quickly. Section 4. Scarcity in marketing. Businesses and marketers often use scarcity intentionally. You might see messages such as, "Limited stock available, only available today, exclusive access." These phrases create a perception of rarity, even if the product itself is not actually rare. Airline ticket websites are famous for this technique. Sometimes you will see messages like, "Only 1 seat left at this price." Even if that message is partially based on marketing tactics, it still creates urgency and increases the chance that customers will buy immediately. Section 5. Real-life experiments. Psychologists have studied the scarcity effect in controlled experiments. In one famous study, participants were given cookies from 2 jars. One jar had 10 cookies. The other jar had only 2 cookies. Interestingly, participants rated the cookies in the nearly empty jar as more valuable and desirable, even though the cookies were identical. The only difference was perceived scarcity. This experiment shows how strongly our perception of rarity affects value. Section 6. When scarcity backfires. While scarcity can increase value, it can also backfire if people feel manipulated. If customers believe scarcity is fake or exaggerated, trust in the brand can decrease. Authentic scarcity works best when something is genuinely limited, such as a rare product, a special event, or a limited production run. Conclusion: the scarcity effect is one of the most powerful psychological triggers influencing human decisions. Our brains are naturally wired to react strongly when something appears rare or limited. This reaction helped humans survive in the past, but today it also shapes how we shop, negotiate, and make choices. The next time you see a message that says limited time offer, take a moment to ask yourself, is this really scarce? Or is my brain simply reacting to the powerful psychology of scarcity? If you enjoy learning about psychology and human behavior, explore the other videos on this channel where we explain many more fascinating psychological effects in detail.